Welcome back, socialites, and if you're new, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and a little bit of lifestyle. Today is day 4 in Vlogmas. Let's go ahead and unlock day 4 in our advent calendars. In the Sephora advent calendar, day 4 is here. Okay, we have Skylar Vanilla Sky. So I'm assuming this is a fragrance. It's in a roller ball, y'all. So that's it. I love fragrances. I don't think I've ever smelled Vanilla Sky before, but we're gonna go ahead and put this in a giveaway. So Revolve Beauty Advent Calendar, day 4 is here. We have a Dr. Barbara Strum face cream. So don't forget about the giveaway at the end of the month. 2 socialites will be winning a hefty giveaway. I'll be choosing the winners from the comment section, so don't forget to leave a comment or an emoji. This is our last makeup tray of the year, y'all. Went by too fast. Way too fast. Starting off with our complexion products, I have the MAC Studio Radiance Moisture and Illuminating Primer on the tray. This is actually one of my favorite primers. Gives you a beautiful glow to the skin, very hydrating. So this is gonna be for dry skin girlies, even normal to combo, because I'm normal to combo and I wear this, although I do have to reserve it for like the winter months. And even though it's radiant, it still helps my makeup to last a few hours longer, maybe 2 or 3 hours longer throughout the day than what it normally would without a primer. So unique from any of the other primers that I own. I also have the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer on the tray, and this is gonna be for our drugstore or affordable makeup days, which this is one of the best primers I've tried this year. Sort of tacky like the e.l.f. gripping primers. Maybe even a little bit more gripping than those, but I like how plump and juicy it makes the skin look. Moving on to foundation, I have my Dior Stick Foundation on the tray. This is one of their newer shades that they launched, which is 4.5. And this shade does match me a little bit better than the shade 5 that I tried on the review when it initially launched. I don't wear this a whole lot, but it is pretty. For me, this is a glam, full coverage, super made up looking foundation. So a little bit goes a long way with this one, or it's just gonna be too much. It could go too much real quick, but it is flawless, very pretty, and I get great long wear out of this, just like any of the other Dior foundations. I feel like all Dior foundations are solid, but yeah, this one is super glam, so I have to use this one sparingly. For me, it's not like an everyday type of situation, but what is a everyday type of situation that I have on the tray is my Makeup by Mario foundation. This is the new natural skin foundation from Makeup by Mario, which for me lasts a lot longer on my skin than his original. Although this one is still a bit radiant, it's not as glowy and radiant as his original foundation. I get all day wear out of this, even though my skin still looks sort of dewy. I think it looks more so like hydrated. It's not matte at all. You get that radiant glow, but again, for me to be normal combo, surprised how long wearing this is, and it looks extremely natural on the skin, like you drink your water, girl. And I'm the shade 20N in this, which is a smidge deep for me, but it's the best shade that they make, which absolutely works. And the last foundation I have on December's tray is my Lawless Forget the Filler foundation in the shade 19T. This is actually the foundation that I'm wearing today. It's plumping, it's smoothing, it's long wearing, it's medium buildable coverage, so I can absolutely get full coverage, which is how I'm wearing it today, full coverage. I have 3 concealers on the tray for December. First up is the About Face concealers. This is on the tray because it's new to me. I'm actually wearing it today. This is my second time wearing it because the first time I wore it, it did sort of crease on me. I feel like I used too much the first time I used this, so I used less today and it's smooth and I haven't seen any creasing so far. It's been about 3 hours. Now this gives me medium coverage, not full coverage, but it is buildable to almost full, but not quite full at all. Little bit of this goes a long way. You don't want to apply too much or it will crease on you. Next on the tray is the new Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. This one definitely can give you that full coverage look. Very creamy and sort of hydrating. This one is going to be great for my dry skin girlies all the way up to the oily skin girlies. It does have like this little brush on the tip, which I don't use. I like to use brushes or sponges for my makeup. Never really use applicators that come attached on a product, but very creamy and smooth. First time I ever used this, I knew I would go back for another shade, like a brighten shade for the inner corner. Last concealer on the tray is my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. I never wear this, y'all, and it's because I got it in the small, like the travel size. It sort of gets lost, but I came across it, so I wanted to put this on the tray to use this more. This one's in the shade Walnut, which I think is a good color, but we'll be testing it out again, or trying it again, reintroducing myself to the Nars concealer on one of the next videos. Moving on to a couple of powders, I have my LYS Loose Setting Powder on the tray. Now this one is the translucent. It comes in a few different colors, but I have translucent, which is the powder I'm wearing today in my highlighted areas. Solid powder, it's not too heavy, gives you more of a natural look, which all of LYS products give me a natural look, and all of LYS products seem to be solid. I don't think I've tried one that I hadn't liked yet. This one I would more so compare to maybe like the Say powder. It's not as lightweight as the Say powder, but it's somewhere like in there. I would say it's more so like the Amicole powder. Now, next loose powder is one that I never wear. I just don't pull for it. I think I don't see it. If I have a product that's like stored behind things, I don't see it. This one is the Makeup Forever Twist and Light powder, which is gorgeous. I can't believe I don't wear this as much as I should. It looks absolutely flawless on my skin. This one's in the shade 3.0 Tan. So it's one of those that has the 3 different colors in it. You twist it and all of the colors combine together, and then you go in. I don't use it for highlighting. I use it for all over, and it gives me a beautiful finish to my skin that's like a semi-radiant. It's not super glowy, but it's definitely not matte. 2 eyeshadow products on the tray. So one is this Beauty Bay Smokey palette. It's a 16 palette that I hadn't used before today. So I actually used this for today's eye look. This is a complete cool tone palette that has some beautiful grays and blues. So you guys will see this full makeup tutorial coming up using this palette here. I really enjoyed it, y'all. Beauty Bay eyeshadows are really great quality, especially for the price. So if there's shadows or shades and undertones that you don't use often, for me, it would be cool tones I don't use often. To have like a great quality palette like the Beauty Bay palette that doesn't cost that much is like perfect, you know? And the second shadow product I have is one of my Patrick Ta eyeshadow duos, which this one is Do You Know Who I Am? They're like glitter shadows. This was a product that was on Ariell's Favorite Things 2024. Absolutely love it. It's like next level glitter, next level shine. Nothing I had quite seen before when this came out. Last on the tray, we have 3 lip products, and they all look similar, to be honest. First is from About Face. This one is It's Not You, It's Me. It's a lip gloss, and it is a shimmery pink. So pretty. This month, you guys are going to see a lot of shimmer because holiday season, I like to do shimmer. I like shimmer in general, but especially holiday season. So this is so cute. I was thinking about doing like a smoky brown look with pops of pink, like soft pink blush and soft pink lips, and I think this will be perfect. Next up is one of my new faves. It's from YSL. It's the lip oil gloss in the shade, I'll put the name of the shade on the screen because it's something honey, I think is what it's called. I want to say this is limited edition. Beautiful. This one also has shimmers in it. And last is a lippy from Christian Dior. Now this is more so like a matte product. You put it on and it just looks like this sort of berry shade, but then when you rub your lips together, you see glitter particles. So I think they call it like a sequin lipstick or something like that. So unique. So this is the wand. That's what the color looks like. So you let it dry down a bit, and then once you touch it or your lips touch each other, then you see like golden sparkles appear. Once something touches it, it looks a lot more sparkly than what it looks right here, but this is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle, but so unique too. I've never heard of a product that works quite like this. So that's it for December's makeup tray. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment down below, let me know what are some products that you're going to be pulling out in the month of December. Per usual, I'll have everything listed on that YouTube shopping tab or in the description box, so be sure to check that out. And if you're new, welcome. I'd love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Affordable Fridays makeup tutorial.